Alright, today we are working on the truck again. And it's mainly stuff that I have to fix from, finding little things here and there from it idling. I haven't recorded a video of it actually driving down the road yet. That'll be up soon after I fix the stuff today, which is the rear brakes. As soon as it saw an actual pressure on it, not from just the pedal, but from the booster and everything, there must have been a thin spot where it's rubbed up against the frame rail or something and it's blown a hole. So today I am running an all new rear brake line and also going to replace the spring on the blow-off valve, since even at idle and partial throttle it is open. So I followed what the instructions said for LS motors, since they have less vacuum, blah blah blah. Well, this motor seems to be making pretty decent vacuum, so it's holding the blow-off valve open pretty much all the time unless it's in boost. So I'm gonna get those two things changed out, and then we'll actually do a video driving it around and tuning it, and I'll also go over some of the hiccups that I had to overcome with the software that Holly didn't really explain very well. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so you saw me rebuild this. Very simple. Vise, Allen heads out, change spring, slap back together. Saw where it got pinched, but it's in a spot where it doesn't look like it's having a sealing issue because it's in the fold, so it should be okay. So that was the easy one to do. Now I've got to start working on pulling the brake lines out, which is going to be tons and tons and tons of fun. So yeah, let's see here. I got to start. Oh, where's my light? It's not here. Let me grab my light real quick. I gotta start right there where that wire runs into the proportioning valve. Gotta unhook the back side of that brake line that runs down, and then I've got to chase it all the way around, all the way to the back axle of the truck. So my process here is going to be while I'm doing that, I'm also going to remove the fuel lines and stuff like that I'm no longer using. So hopefully it makes it easier to run the new fuel lines that are ANs along with like the transmission stuff. So I'm probably going to have to go buy some more zip ties, since I'm going to have to cut half the ones off that I used. But that's okay. So let me get set up, and we will get started on removing all of these things so that I can hopefully build a new brake line today. Alright. Alright, both the brake lines are out. I ended up having to cut one of the fittings off because it was seized up inside of the nut, so I couldn't spin it without it spinning on the thing, and it was all, I had to cut it off to even, and stick a socket on it even to get it to spin. So yeah, so now that this is all pulled out, I've got my new brake line over here, and I'm gonna straighten it out and start bending it to match what was existing, and stick some fittings on it and run her on home. I also got the old fuel lines pulled out. Wasn't bad, just once I got all the crimps, as you can see, these things, once I got all those undone, just slid it on out. So I probably won't reuse the existing crimps. I've got some ones that are rubber ended, but I will use the existing bolt holes to fasten them down. But anyways, let me go ahead and get y'all set up, and I'll time lapse me building the brake lines, and then hopefully you'll see me putting them in, and if not, it'll probably be tomorrow when I finally decide to put them in, because those were a pain in the butt to do. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was a pretty good time lapse. Got the brake line in. Front one I had bent up when I got it out, so I had to remake it. But yeah, it's neither here nor there. It's in. I'm fixing to bleed the system, and my camera's fixing to die. So until next time, guys. Deuces.